In today's tutorial we're going to be learning how to crochet one of these super cute Santa hat Christmas tree decorations. These are easy hats to make. We're only going to be using single crochets, decreases and slip stitches to make this hat, and I'll show you everything step by step. To make this hat you're going to need some yarn. You can use any yarn you like and I'll put details of the yarn that I'm using down in the description. I'm using a 4mm crochet hook, but if you're using a yarn that is not worsted or Aran weight yarn, go down a couple of hook sizes from the recommended hooks for that yarn. You're also going to need a large needle, ideally a sharp one, and a pair of scissors. Right, let's get started crocheting this super cute Santa's hat. To make one of these crochet hats, we're going to start down here and work the brim of the hat first. Then we're going to do some decreases to make the sort of triangular shape of the hat, and then at the top we're going to be crocheting a little pom-pom, and we're going to be crocheting this separately and then sewing it to the top of our hat. You can then add a piece of yarn to hang your hat up if you want to, but I think these would be super cute all stood up in a row on a mantelpiece as well. So to start your hat you need to make a slip knot using your preferred method, and then work a chain of 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So there is my 16 chains. We're now going to join this chain into a circle. We need to be careful that you're not twisting your chain here. It needs to be completely flat as we slip stitch into that first stitch to join. So as you can see there are no twists in my chain, and I'm going to work a slip stitch into this first chain here to join. So we've got this little ring of crochet that we can work into. Okay, so to start round 1, make a chain of 1. This does not count as a stitch. We're then going to be working in the back bumps of the chain. So usually when we work into a chain we sort of work into it from the front under 1 or 2 loops sort of into the chain. If you turn your chain over, we've actually got this third loop, this back bump just here. We're going to be putting our hook under it to make our stitches for round 1. Here is my first back bump. Put my hook underneath it here and then work a single crochet. And repeat this all the way around, working 1 single crochet underneath the back bump of each chain until you've worked 16 single crochet, and then I'll meet you back here and I'll show you what we're doing for round 2. So I've now worked my 16 single crochets all the way around, and then we're going to slip stitch to join the round. So my first stitch is actually here. So I'm going to slip stitch in there. So again, you should have 16 stitches for this round. For round 2, start with a chain of 1, then work a single crochet back into that same stitch. Now work a single crochet in each stitch around, and I'll meet you back at the end of the round once you've done 16 single crochet. So I've worked my 16 single crochet all the way around, and to finish off round 2 we're actually going to be doing a slip stitch, but we're going to be using the next colour that we're going to be using for the rest of the hat. So for my second hat I'm going to be using a nice Christmassy red. So to make that slip stitch with the red yarn, drop your off-white yarn, and we're actually going to trim our yarn tail here. And then put your hook underneath both loops at the top of the stitch, the first stitch. So we're going in there, then take your red yarn and lay it across your crochet hook, then grab that loop and pull it through that stitch and also the loop on your hook, and we've just done that slip stitch with the red yarn. Now before we continue crocheting, I recommend taking those 2 white yarn tails and tying a knot between them just to keep them secure, and then we can go back and weave those ends in later. But as this is going to be on the inside of the hat, you're not going to see this knot, so I don't usually knot my crochet, but for little decorations like this there's no harm whatsoever. I'm just going to tie a double square knot here. Then I'm going to poke those two tails back through my hat just so they're out the way as I crochet with the red. Okay, we're now ready to start round 3. So make a chain of 1, this does not count as a stitch, then work a single crochet back into that same stitch. Now work a single crochet in each stitch around, slip stitch to join, chain 1 and repeat, so you're working 2 rows of just straight single crochet in this red colour. So that would be 4 rounds total, and I'll meet you at the end of round 4. So I've finished crocheting rounds 3 and 4, and round 5 is going to be a decrease round because we're going to start shaping this Santa's hat. So start the round with a chain of 1, this does not count as a stitch, then work a single crochet into the same stitch. Work a single crochet into the next stitch, and then we're going to work a decrease. So we're going to turn 2 stitches into 1 with a decrease called single crochet 2 together. This is abbreviated as SC to TOG in patterns. So to make that decrease stitch, put your hook in the next stitch, yarn over and pull up a loop, put your hook into the stitch after that, yarn over and pull up a loop. You should now have 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over and pull through all 3 loops on your hook. That was a single crochet 2 together decrease. Now we're going to repeat this all the way around. So work a single crochet into each of the next 2 stitches, so that's my second, and then work one of those single crochet 2 together decreases. So put your hook into the next stitch, yarn over and pull up a loop, put your hook into the stitch after that, yarn over and pull up a loop. You should now have 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over and pull through all 3 loops on your hook. So repeat this around your hat, working 2 single crochets, so 1 single crochet into each of the next 2 stitches and then a decrease. I'll meet you back at the end of the round where you should have worked 4 decreases total, so your total stitch count at the end of this round should be 12. So here I am at the end of round 5, and I'm going to finish off this round with a slip stitch into the top of the first stitch. For round 6, start with a chain of 1 and then work a single crochet back into that same stitch. Work 1 single crochet into each stitch around, and I'll meet you back at the end of round 6 and I'll show you how to do the next round of decreases. So I've worked my 1 single crochet into each stitch around, so I've made 12 single crochets in round 6. So for round 7 we're going to do another round of decreases. So for this round, start with a chain of 1, this does not count as a stitch, then work a single crochet back into that same stitch. We're now going to work one of those single crochet 2 together decreases, so put your hook into the stitch, yarn over and pull up a loop, put your hook into the next stitch, yarn over and pull up a loop, yarn over and pull through all 3 loops on your hook. Now repeat that all the way around, working 1 single crochet and then a decrease, 1 single crochet and then a decrease, and then I'll meet you back at the end of the round. At the end of this round your stitch count should be 8 stitches because you should have made 4 decreases. So yeah, I'll meet you back at the end of this round. So I've just finished round 7, which was that decrease round, and then for round 8 start with a chain of 1, doesn't count as a stitch, and then work 1 single crochet into each stitch around, so you should be making 8 single crochets in round 8. I'll meet you back here at the end of the round. So I've finished doing my 8 single crochet and I've finished off the round with a slip stitch. So this is the final round of the hat, but we are going to be adding a pom-pom onto the top. But for this final round, start with a chain of 1, this doesn't count as a stitch, and then we're going to work 4 decreases, one after the other. So our first stitch for the decrease is going to be that same stitch that we slip stitched in. So I'm putting my hook in here, yarn over, pull up a loop, and then in the next stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, just as we've done previously, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops. So work those 4 decreases around and then slip stitch to join, and then come back to this tutorial and I'll show you how we finish off the top of this hat. So I've done my 4 decreases and then I'm just going to finish off with a slip stitch, and this final slip stitch can be really fiddly because at the top now you've got basically no space at the top of the hat. I'm going to slip stitch in there. And then now I'm going to trim my yarn tail and pull that tail through. We're then going to just put 1 stitch through the stitches at the top of the hat just to sort of pull it together. So I'm going to thread that yarn tail onto a needle, and then all I'm going to do is just take 1 stitch through the top of the hat there. And that just sort of pulls it all together, and then I'm going to feed that yarn tail down through the top of the hat underneath, and then I'm going to turn this hat inside out and tie a knot with it just to secure that end, because there's no need for us to weave this tail in because it's going to be on the inside of our hat. So I've just turned that hat inside out. I'm going to use my needle to just pick a loop here and just literally tie a quick knot. I'm just going to grab a loop, any loop, and then thread that needle back through that loop, pull it tight. Or out of focus there. All I've done there is tied a knot, and then I'm just going to trim that tail short. Whilst your hat is inside out, give these tails a quick weave in. You don't need to go back and forth like you normally do because this is going to be a decorative item that's not going to have a lot of use. They're not going to work loose. So just weave those tails underneath a few stitches and trim them. Then come back to this tutorial and I'll show you how we make one of these pom-poms. So here is my hat with my ends woven in on the inside, and I've turned it the right way round. So let's make one of these cute little pom-poms. So we're going to start this pom-pom with a magic ring. If you've never made a magic ring before, I'll pop a tutorial to 3 different methods of making a magic ring up in this top corner here. But for now, I'll just use a double magic ring, which is my preferred method. So wrap the yarn tail around your first finger 3 times. Put your hook underneath those first 2 wraps of yarn. Grab the 3rd wrap with your hook and pull it underneath both of those wraps. Then gently take the magic ring off of your finger. We're going to be crocheting around both of these loops for the first round. So start with a chain of 1. This does not count as a stitch. Now work 6 single crochet into the magic ring. So we're working underneath both of those loops of the magic ring to make our 6 single crochet. So there's my 6 single crochet finished, and then to tighten up this magic ring, gently pull on this yarn tail and watch these 2 strands of the magic ring. One of them will start to tighten. So it's this one here. Grab that strand that has started to tighten and give it a pull, and that will tighten the 2nd strand there. And keep pulling on that until your magic ring is closed. So we've got no hole at the centre here. You do have this baggy loop though. To get rid of that, grab your yarn tail and pull on it. So we're going to work this pom-pom in a spiral rather than in rounds. So we're not going to do a slip stitch to join. We're just going to straight away work into this first single crochet for round 2. And into each stitch around, work 1 single crochet. So we're just doing 1 single crochet into each stitch all the way around. And you might need to bend your stitches sort of up a little bit here to make a little cup, because it's going to pull in by only working 1 stitch into each of these stitches. So yeah, continue working 1 stitch into each stitch all the way around until you've worked those 6 single crochets, and then come back to this tutorial. So I've made those 6 single crochets, and now what we're going to do is slip stitch into the top of that first stitch to fasten off, because we've actually finished crocheting now. So slip stitch into that stitch there. This gets a little bit fiddly because it's so small. And then trim your yarn tail, leave a good 6 inches or so because we're going to be using this to sew up our pom-pom. Pull that yarn tail through by pulling on the loop with the crochet hook. Then thread that tail onto a needle. So now we're going to turn this little mess of crochet into a circle, and I want you to make sure you're leaving this yarn tail out. We're not tucking that other yarn tail inside because we're going to be using both of these tails to attach it to the top of the hat. So to sew up the top of this pom-pom, we're going to be going through the front loops only. So with your needle, we're going underneath just that front loop of that first stitch, that same stitch we slip stitched into here. I'm going to pull all that through, and then we're going to repeat this around with all 6 stitches. So we're going just underneath the front loop only, just like that, and we're not going from top to bottom, we're always going from bottom to top up like this, and do this all the way around into all 6 stitches. And here is my final stitch. Now pull on this yarn tail and it will close the top of this pom-pom here like that. And it makes this a nice little sphere of crochet. So now we're going to attach this pom-pom to the top, and I'm going to leave my needle on that yarn tail. So to attach the pom-pom to the top, what we're going to do is we're going to use our needle to thread both of these yarn ends to the inside of the hat and then tie a knot. So I'll show you what that looks like. So I'm going to just put my needle through the crochet anywhere, it doesn't matter where you do this, through to the inside of the hat. You can't really see in there, but there's my needle coming up, so it's just gone through the inside. I'm going to pull that all the way through. And then I'm going to take my needle off and thread it on the other yarn tail. This is actually how I attached pom-poms to full-sized hats as well. So now we're going to go in a different space, so I'm going to go in about there. It doesn't really matter too much for this, but don't go back into that same hole that we've already threaded our thread in, so we're not putting a needle back in here. We're going to go over here somewhere and do exactly the same. Pull that all the way through. And then pull on both of those ends until your pom-pom is nice and tight at the top here. There. And then we're going to tie one of those double square knots again. And pull it really tight. This first one going all the way in. You might even want to turn your hat inside out for this bit. So there's the top there. So I'm giving this a really tight knot. And then I'll do another one to secure it. There we go. Then I'm just going to trim those tails because they can just be up inside the hat, and put the hat back to normal. So there we go. So there's your finished hat. If you would like to attach a string to it so you can hang it on a tree, I wouldn't recommend going through the pom-pom because actually over time you can kind of like get a gap here. So I'd recommend just going there, and I think it kind of looks cute hung at an angle on a tree. So I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, you would probably like my tutorial for these super cute matching Christmas stockings for your Christmas tree as well. And I'll link this tutorial up on your screen here. Don't forget to hit that like button if you've enjoyed this tutorial. I will see you next time.